All right. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Woo! First, I want to start off by saying hi to Chip's mom. We all have to say hi to Chip's mom.
Hi, Chip's mom.
I forgot that last week, and I felt terrible all week that I forgot that. So, just want to talk about this week. It was such a great week in the village. It kicked off with our 4th of July event in Davendorf, which was just awesome. If you were able to attend, we had Monterey Pups. They were fabulous. It was so wonderful just to see the village packed. I think the whole Davendorf Park was packed with visitors and our community members. So it was just really, really nice. So again, it was a great way to kick off the week with our 4th of July. And also, I just want to make sure we give a very great big thank you to all of our staff that made it happen. We had staff from Public Works, PD, Community Activities, and of course, all of our volunteers, CERT team members. We cannot do these great events without of all of our, I call staff and volunteers. So a really big, great thank you to everyone who made this event a success. And then what else happened this week? Yesterday, for those of you who have small kids, our library, Catherine does, but maybe a little too little. Part of the summer reading series yesterday was the Zoo for You in Davendorf. And I'm not going to lie, I actually borrowed my little niece and nephews just so that I could attend because it was so cool. They had a monkey, they had a porcupine, they had an owl, they had a kangaroo. I really went for the kangaroo, and an alligator.
Awesome.
So maybe next year, he'll be a little bit older.
I'll be there next year.
And can enjoy all the little animals. So it was so awesome just to see, again, the park filled with so many families and kids and this really cool zoo. So highly recommend it next year. Chief, you can come too. Everybody's welcome. And so let's talk about this upcoming week. We have city council. We have closed session on Monday that begins at 4:30. And then we have our regularly scheduled council meeting on Tuesday that also begins at 4:30. So we've got that on Monday, Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we have the Forest and Beach Commission meeting. And they will be discussing the Scenic Pathway Bench Survey results.
Ooh.
Yes, I know. So it's going to be very interesting, and they will be talking about the recommendation to the Planning Commission. So if you're interested, anyone who's interested, there will be a tour of inspection along Scenic Pathway that starts at 2:30, and then the meeting begins at 3:30. And again, they're going to go over the results of the survey, and then they will be talking about the recommendation to the Planning Commission, whether or not to add additional benches, should they be installed or not. So there's going to be a lot of discussion surrounding that. So stay tuned for that. The agenda packet will be posted by Monday afternoon. It will be a hybrid meeting where you can come in person or you can participate via Zoom. So stay tuned for that. Again, that will be posted no later than Monday afternoon on our website. And then what else do we have coming up this week? Oh, on that note of the Zoo for You, they have their last summer reading series event on Friday, the 15th. So it's supposed to be Calusa and Coventry will amaze and amuse with their variety show. It's a Willy Mobility, and they will be willing its way in for some fun, and the Friends of the Library will be there with books for everybody. So maybe you might attend this one.
Yeah.
Get yourself a book.
Yeah.
And then I think that's about it for this week and next week. The only thing is we're going to have some beautiful weather this week, and I'm so excited. And one of the things that happened during the 4th of July event is that Graham actually offered me a little mini ice cream sandwich, and I have not been able to stop thinking about ice cream since the 4th of July. And with all this beautiful weather, I'm thinking it's like ice cream season. But Catherine, I'm going to hand it over to Catherine, our new associate planner, to talk about, can we have ice cream in this village?
Yes, you can. I am here to dispel the myth that ice cream was once banned in Carmel once and for all. In case you didn't catch the recent article in Monterey Weekly, let me catch you up. So in 1985, a denial of a proposed ice cream shop on Mission Street made national headlines. Carmel was cast as a no-fun Scrooge city, afraid of a little melted ice cream on the sidewalks. But in reality, the permit was denied because of water restrictions and laws on the books for establishments serving takeout food, which ice cream qualified as. So the denial was misconstrued as a ban on ice cream altogether. Clint Eastwood seized the opportunity to make ice cream part of his mayoral campaign. Bringing back ice cream became a campaign promise. Eastwood was elected mayor April 8th, 1986, and in May, the council resolved to make it easier for ice cream parlors to qualify for permits. By August 1986, Ordinance 8610 was passed, amending Title 17 of the Municipal Code, redefining and establishing standards for eating places primarily selling frozen dessert products. That was the title. So Carmelites and visitors alike can rest assured knowing they can and should enjoy ice cream on the streets. Chief Ward, I cannot think of a more important message than that. Is there anything else we
Wait,
need
so
to
we
know?
get to have fun and we get to have ice cream. That's what I'm hearing.
That's the message.
Fun and ice cream. All right, before we take it over to the chief.
Who would have thought that Clint Eastwood won an election by bringing back ice cream to the village?
Who knew?
Wow.
I think it helped.
Wow. Yeah, clearly I would have voted for him just for that reason. So that's quite a platform. So thank you. I wanted to talk about, again, how the 4th of July was a very busy weekend here in the village. And it was amazing for me as a new chief to see all of the city employees and all of the volunteer groups work together to pull off, quite frankly, not only the pops, but getting people in and out and make sure the safety but to see volunteer groups decorating the city and Public Works making so many different arrangements to take care of all of the visitors and the increase in visitors at the beach and trash cans and bathrooms and all of the things that had to take place. And Carmel Cares, I watched them and talked to them about how much work they did. And our VIPs and CERT helped as well. And
helped
the
tremendously.
volunteerism
Yes.
never ceases to amaze me in the village. The pride that everybody has is amazing. So that was awesome. Looking forward to the rest of the summer and another fantastic week and weekend here in Carmel. I would ask that if you're going to go out wherever it may be, but especially here in the village, a lot of our visitors and people like to leave, pack their cars full of stuff, but just remember that anything that can be seen is a target for a thief. So always keep that in mind. They may not be breaking into your car for the yellow duckies and the little floaties, but if they can see a purse, cell phone, or an electronics device, it doesn't cost them anything to break a window and take something for free. So please be mindful of that and keep your eyes open.
And that's a great tip, whether you're here or you're traveling anywhere or going, it's just sometimes you forget that you have stuff in your car. And so that's a great tip, just wherever you are, make sure everything's kind of out of sight.
So before I run out of here, I have the pleasure to announce that next week I am getting, thanks to Maxine, I get to promote 2 employees. Jeff Watkins, who is my acting commander, I get to promote to a full-time commander. He's very professional, it's very exciting. And then I have Corporal Clifford, who is, I get to promote to sergeant. I swear him in next week. So very exciting times at the police department. I'm very excited about it. Well-deserved. And both of them have been here quite a bit of time and have been in great service to this community and are going to continue that. So
Great, that is great news. And I forgot to mention, even in Public Works, we had another new hire start, administrative analyst, Tom Ford. So another member to the teams. You know, again, all this movement, all this new activity is just so awesome. And thank you to the village, to our council members for funding. We've got the new budget in place. And so you're going to see a lot of activity happening because we do have these new resources. So again, it's with council, our community, and everybody's support that we are, you know, able to do what we're able to do. So that's great news.
Awesome.
And so with that, we will do Chip's famous closing. Take
Good
good care.
care.